We are recording.
All right, folks, and welcome to our first podcast of Tapthatglass Tonight presents Late Night Sauce. My name is Mario. I'm here with my partners Noah and Connor. And a little introduction to the podcast here is Late Night Sauce is mostly about the bar scene, likes, dislikes. Basically, if you're in the bar business or the restaurant business, co-workers, likes and dislikes, customers, you name it. And we're basically here to just have wholesome, fun conversation for all of us to enjoy. And just bring up some topics that, bring concern to people. Tonight we do have our first guest, Mr. Jack Fitzgerald, a.k.a. Big Dick Fitz, Fitzthekid, and Blazed and Confused.
Very happy to be here, Mario. Thank you. Thank you for the introduction.
Sorry.
Oh, good. Well, we're here to learn about life, have some life lessons as well along the way,
Many of those to go around.
Teach some youngins, show them the way.
Wholesome family content that
Exactly.
I was
Exactly. Well, we're here tonight at the Safe House on this rainy Monday evening. Basically, we do work for the Martucci Group. We are at the Safe House and Trap. You may have heard of us. We're pretty big in Rhode Island. And basically what we like to do is bring up some, topics of not concern, but just people are curious. Relevance. That's the word I'm looking for, Connor. Thank you. Relevance. So I'm not going to get too personal with you, Fitzy, because, that's not what we like to do here at the beginning. To develop a comfort level, which I think we will develop in some short period of time. But we're all sitting here with our Kettle One cocktails, the unofficial sponsor of Tapthatglass Tonight presents Late Night Sauce. They're not really our sponsor, but it'd be really cool if they were. So, Fitzy, how old are you?
I'm 23, sir.
23 years old.
Yes,
So you've been hanging out in bars for a few years now.
Mm-hmm.
So my question to you is, you go to the bar with your friends. What's the first thing you notice you pick up on when you walk and get the vibe of the bar?
I would say the first thing that I pick up on personally has to be the music.
That's true.
Okay, ambiance is great. Yeah, I
it's
hear
a big
that.
part.
So what type of music would you say makes you want to stay at a bar and hang out?
If there
Nothing
is...
specific, but more like, the generality.
Genre.
I do like a DJ or live music.
Oh. Excuse me.
If it's the weekend,
Diversity.
Friday or Saturday night, absolutely. The live music doesn't even have to be that good.
Really?
Well, I mean, is it like the act of them being there? It just makes you feel better?
What is the allure? What is the allure on bad music?
I mean, it doesn't have to be bad, but I don't know. The last time that I went to, I think it was a bar in Narragansett, I saw Dude Man Bro, I believe it was.
Dude Man Bro.
And I can't vouch for how talented they were, but it was awesome. It was awesome.
Really?
Okay. Absolutely. There was a saxophone soloist, and he moved into the audience and interacted with them. And
Well, you got it.
Definitely
If you have a saxophone, you gotta work the crowd, buddy.
Absolutely.
That's just,
he kind of stole the show.
That's Sax 101.
That's just sultry music right there.
From Dude Man Bro. Absolutely.
Dude Man Bro.
I'm not familiar with his work, but the fact he's out there making it, I respect him. Mm-hmm. So, So, music plays a key part to the vibe of your night at a bar. Okay. That's actually a very intelligent thing I've actually heard from someone. That's actually great. That's something.
There it is.
No, it's just nowadays you hear people say this place sucks, this place is great, but they can't tell you why. Can't tell you why, So it's actually good that you ask somebody a question, they can actually give you a real answer, which is nice.
I'll be honest, music plays a big part for me as well. I mean, like, if the food is like okay, drinks are like whatever, and if the music they play is good, it kind of keeps me there. I don't know.
I would like to experiment more with karaoke. I think I haven't been to a whole lot of karaoke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you want to sing or just want to experience, like watch it?
I would. I mean, experiencing, watching, maybe drinking a little bit until I work up the courage to get up there. I don't know what I would select, but
so
also
you're
going
talking
up there with someone would be
a duet.
A little
very
duet.
cool.
Are they two dudes? Are you and a dude or you and a girl? Like
if I had a date,
like Run DMC, it's tricky. Like both of you guys doing the rap, or You and maybe Lady Gaga singing "Shallow." I don't know.
If I had a date, I think it would be a power move, but I don't know who I would impress with my singing voice. But
you know, I kind of
it's all about confidence.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's not about the impressing with the singing voice on a date with a girl.
Mm-mm.
It's about both of you having a good time, being bad together, or being good together.
Absolutely.
That's what I feel, you know.
And karaoke presents a fantastic opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
Are you talking about are you doing big front stage, open mic, entire restaurant karaoke? Or are you talking like a karaoke lounge, the side room,
yeah.
TV, got a little private thing
You got
going?
a sliding door going so people
Yeah.
come and go and everybody can hear them.
At this point, I don't know. Either
Start
one.
small, I'm thinking you might be your best bet, you know.
I
Either
feel
one
like
would be
a group
interesting.
of friends, you get the boys together,
Definitely
and
a group of friends over
get the
a guy
girls.
and a girl.
Small rooms start off, and then once you find your song, you can't go wrong with "Don't Stop Believing," obviously, because that is
It's a tough song.
It's a tough song,
Speak
but
from experience.
no, no, it's just
If Noah were to get behind the karaoke mic right now, his
listen,
go-to would be-
I'm telling you, it's everyone knows the word. See, the thing with "Don't Stop Believing" is that
Everybody
the
jumps
crowd
in.
the crowd
They just
hops in
jump
with
in.
you.
So you
Everyone
get to-
knows.
if you're bad,
it
everybody knows.
pumps people up.
Yeah.
If you're bad, it drowns it out.
That's a weird
So-
way to stick out your foot in the door of karaoke. I
Exactly. Don't stop believing. You could do it 2 people, 3 people, 5. It'll be weird with 5, but you could
agree.
do
Yeah,
it.
that'd be weird.
But that would also encourage. It would also encourage the crowd, I guess. But
So, Connor, did you know that karaoke is Japanese for empty orchestra?
I did not know
Isn't that hauntingly beautiful?
Yes, actually. I couldn't have said that better myself. So you learn something new every day. Chris got such a way with words. I don't know.
should we read that in a Hallmark card or something?
I believe I saw it in How I Met Your Mother. I had a my first karaoke experience was not well. It was at a place called the Jefferson Grill on Jefferson Boulevard, right near the airport, and I was not professional karaoke singers, but guys ain't afraid to get down. A couple guys were in a band. I got a little drunk. I was just got married. I was with my wife and all the guys. We got together by accident, which was great. And we were hanging out. I'm all drunk. He said, I want to sing karaoke. I want to hear you guys sing karaoke. Let's go. I'm going to sing tonight. I go. So I decided to take my turn in karaoke. And full crowd, full house.
So
Knew a
this
lot of
ain't the
people.
side. This ain't the side.
this-
No,
the
this
main
is
stage,
this is
right?
like the Gillette Stadium of karaoke bars, man.
Not
They're
taking your
at
advice
full
here.
capacity, security not letting people in the door, and here I am, and I'm trying to sing Queen Fat Bottom Girls. And I got
That
through the
is a
second verse.
good choice.
I got through the second verse, and I was too drunky. I handed the microphone to my friend Snail and walked away. They went to the bar and had a drink. And Snail didn't know the words of Fat Bottom Girls. Kind of had a run of the karaoke guy saying, my friend can't sing this. Cut it out. Yeah.
Change tracks.
My
So you
dad-
said your first time. I feel like that means you have.
I did one other time after this. Actually, no, I've done 3 times actually. But the last time I did it, I was with the same crew of guys actually.
Really?
With the addition of T Murder, my friend T Murder,
Of course. Love
aka
T. Murder.
Terrence Carberry. We were at Tavern 12 on Post Road. We just came from a rib and wing night at the Boneyard in Warwick. That I don't believe is even there anymore. I think it's something else now. And
Boneyard.
yeah, so I decided to sing Elton John, "Tiny Dancer,"
All right.
which there is a video floating around somewhere, which I hope they deleted. I don't have it. And one of my crazy customers decided to, jump in the video with me and kind of hang all over me while I'm trying to sing the song and kind of steal my thunder, which caused me to screw up the song. I didn't get any boos. I got a few claps, but I was out of my league, man. I did not belong in that stage. And there were some professional people there. I had my guys Whalebone Jackson. He's in the band called Whalebone Jackson, and he's like
It's named after him.
well, no, his name isn't Whalebone, but
okay.
that was we call him Whalebone Jackson.
Gotcha.
And he was going after this other dude who was singing AC/DC. Like these guys, it was like a professional sing-off, man. I'm just like, what the hell am I doing here?
Just stop drinking.
You know?
They stopped. That was weird.
Yeah, karaoke's great, Jack. I mean, if that's something that you should definitely try it sometime. Maybe we can get a late night sauce karaoke party going one of these late nights. Who knows?
We could. Hey,
We can we gotta talk to the boss, see if he okays it.
Thinking 2 steps ahead with that one. I like it.
Well, we'll see what happens. So
upstairs, I could see that being a huge hit.
See, I can't because there's too many haters upstairs.
I could see a lot of people participating. I could not see it going well.
I see fights breaking out. I can see fights breaking out.
I can see regulars fighting.
And we don't condone haterism or haterade or whatever you want to call the hate. We don't condone that stuff. Keep the hate to yourself. That's my philosophy. I don't want people to know I hate them.
Is that what we call the shredding on Valentine's Day? With it's keeping the hate to ourselves?
Is that what that is? Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
I don't know.
Can anybody shred pictures?
I don't know. We were busy downstairs. I can't even know what was going on. I kept sending people upstairs to do it. And it's on my phone. I'm like, I don't think you shred a picture on your phone. Maybe just hit delete. I don't know. I don't know the rules. We're not going to talk to the guys upstairs about that. I'm not sure.
Do it in front of everyone.
Yeah. So karaoke. So your ideal, not ideal, but something you would love to, put your foot in the water into the karaoke scene, which I think is great. I think it's great.
I think it would be fun. Absolutely.
It takes a special woman though to want to do that. It really does.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with this world. It's hard to find special women sometimes. Do you agree?
It's where they see you at your most vulnerable.
Yeah.
We're diving
behind a mic
into the difficult
3
subject.
sheets to the wind.
I would agree.
It's only difficult if you let it be difficult, Jack. Remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only difficult if you let it be difficult. And, sometimes the heart does take over in our judgment. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. But so you're at a bar.
Mm-hmm.
You're liking the music. You got some good vibes going.
Absolutely.
Open mic starting in an hour.
Open mic starting.
Oh no.
You
Tear it up.
You're on drink number 2. So what do you do? Now you're like, you're single, and you're looking around, and you see a girl you might be interested in, and you're kind of trying to make eye contact with her. Sometimes it doesn't always work. Sometimes it does. What's your move? What do you do?
Oh, thank you.
Do you seek your friends' advice that you're with? Do you just make your own moves? What do you do?
I honestly probably would, Mario, because I can keep a conversation going very well, but pardon me. Where I struggle is getting my foot in the door. I would
intro.
Yeah, the intro.
Breaking the ice.
Yes, that's a great way to put it. The walking up to her and I don't know.
The pickup line.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The opening.
See, I'm a lot older than you guys, so the pickup lines in my day used to work, which they do not work now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, my pickup lines in the 90s worked at least 40% of the time, which doesn't sound like great odds, but
That's
you ask enough people. It's like
get
them out.
It was different back then. There was no cell phones, no social media. You had to talk to get to know people. That was it. You want to meet somebody, you have to talk to them.
You have to go somewhere.
You have to go somewhere.
You
get in the action. So I hear what you're saying, Jack, and sometimes a good wingman can help you, and sometimes a bad wingman can really hurt you.
Planes can't fly without wings, man. I don't know.
Is a true statement.
You can't make an omelet without cracking a few eggs. You know what I mean? You gotta,
really get down into it.
Once
the eggs are cracked, I can cook up an omelet. I would say.
There you go. I can tell you can. I can really tell you can. One of the problems I've heard from many people and I've seen firsthand is friends of the girl that you're trying to get into that cock blocking. Whether it's intentional or not intentional. Sometimes it is unintentional. Sometimes the girls do not know that they're cock blocking you. They don't know. Sometimes sometimes they think they're helping their friend more than they're hurting them. We just don't know. So what would be an example of a type of thing that would annoy you if you're having a conversation with your friend that you just met at the bar and things are starting to go well, you're having a drink, you got the omelet being made, you're throwing the cheese in there, the tomatoes and the bacon, and things are going well, and then all of a sudden, her friend shows up and does what to screw up your flow?
Oh, to screw up my flow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It doesn't have to be anything done to you. Yeah. It's just anything done.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
What
should the girl that you're trying to talk to, what should she have done to prevent this from happening or making it awkward or worse or disruptive?
I would say that it probably wouldn't be disruptive unless they tried to
pull them away.
Purposely interrupt our conversation. But
which happens a lot when girls are under the influence of alcohol. Am I wrong?
Honestly, I have experienced this once. I was literally dancing with a girl, and then her friend started also dancing with her and trying to pull her away. I don't know for what reason. It could have been for a valid reason, but that definitely upset me because I do not dance, and
you had some good dance moves.
Found myself dancing.
That's terrible, man. I'm sorry that happened to you.
It was.
I don't want to wish that on too many people.
Yeah, it was tough. So that was tough. If I was mid dancing with her and it was interrupted, she was stolen away from me almost.
That was a tough one.
That's just.
I appreciate the solidarity.
Yeah, no.
In the room right now.
Just the way she goes.
I kind of feel like we've all been there at some point. I feel like we've all been there at some point. Last time that happened to me was not fun. You know, it was a long time ago, but the pain's still there, you know?
Yep.
Pain was still there.
Raw. Anyway, excuse me. No, okay.
We can lighten it up a little bit.
Well,
we've been to a place all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm fine, okay? I'm fine.
All right.
I'm a married man, damn it. I got no pain.
I'm not chugging
anymore.
my drink.
It's not you, Mario.
I'm not chugging my drink.
That's sorry, man. So
talking about Jack.
The flashbacks. The flashbacks get to me. I'm sorry. Sorry, Jack.
No, it's all
The
right.
flashbacks get to me. I had a painful childhood. Anyway.
I would say that her friend
not funny.
probably won't deter me if she's just entering the conversation. I would say if I'm trying to approach a girl and talk to her, her friends just being there around her are cock blocking me because I don't have the confidence to walk up to a group of girls and try to talk to one of them.
That's true.
Was this single
That's hard.
girl that you're picking out, is she looking at you, making eye contact, smiling maybe, and then you get the balls to walk up, or is this just like all of a sudden you're like, I'm doing it, I'm going up? Like, how does this?
Like,
That's what I struggle with.
lock
I'd say
eyes?
that's what I struggle with. The walking up, the going up.
Yeah.
The going up.
Is
Because once
there-
the conversation is started, I can definitely...
Oh, that struggle is
because
real
it's
for
pretty
everyone.
easy.
Yeah.
I can find many things to talk about if they're a complete stranger, because I know nothing about them.
So for the build up, right? For the build up before you go to walking, is the build
Build
up
up.
is yeah.
If the build up happens,
Is-
I'll psych myself out. There can't be build up.
Because you're gonna overthink it.
It has. Yeah, exactly. I will.
Well,
absolutely.
Well,
That's-
what I mean in the moment, in like the time before your decision to pursue in that manner.
If there is
Do
more
you-
than 10
do you-
seconds, it's not gonna happen.
Is it like something that you like just do by yourself, or is it like do you lock eyes? Do you send a wink? You try to like get her attention or something, or do you just like cold just in?
I would
Like,
say
you're
if
just
I
going.
maybe locked eyes, maybe once or twice,
Yeah,
because that means
Yeah.
I'm looking at her and she's also
smile,
looking at me.
hair flip,
you
you know.
know? If she doesn't swoon after the hair flip, then I can't really do anything.
I mean, I'm not telling you, how can a girl resist the hair on you, buddy? That's how. It's,
I meant-
it's lethal. It's lethal.
I meant her. Like she flips
Oh,
her hair
her
when
hair.
you look at her.
Oh.
I don't want you to flip your hair. I feel like that's a little.
You know what though?
Alright, no,
it wouldn't be a
that's a
terrible move sometimes. That kind of stuff works
distinction to
sometimes.
make.
I don't know.
Jack, you just flip the hair out of your eyes, and then you squint a little harder, and you lean forward. Like that's not how you do it. Like you put just like making sure you're seeing what you're seeing.
Yep. And then if that doesn't work, then I'm out of moves.
Yeah, that's the number
long
one.
distance moves to make at least.
You know what I used to do, and I try to actually help my customers do the same thing, but nobody ever listens to me, is I try to get info on the person before I approach them. Like, I'll ask the bartender, hey, you know that girl? You think she has a boyfriend? She married, whatever? She crazy? You know. And I've had guys a couple times ask me, like, hey, you know, can I get that girl a drink over there? I go, no, she's nuts. Stay the hell away from her. And there'll be other guys that be, that's a good kid over there. You know, she's actually a good kid. She'll buy her a drink. She be respectful. She's a good person. You know, do your thing. Don't be creepy, you know. But, you know, those kind of things used to be easy to kind of control because, you know, you kind of knew it. But nowadays, there's so many people around. Like, you can't, I don't know who's crazy and who's not. I just assume they all are, you know, pretty much.
I'm glad you said that because I've never thought to do that, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe talk to the
Bar knows
bartender
about
about
A
it.
lot of times, you know, because I used to get a lot of guys at one corner of the bar, you get those girls around the drinks over there. I'm like, they're all married over there. Don't waste your time with that, you know, like, because you can't see wedding bands. You're seeing hot girls maybe, and you're bored, whatever. One of my best friends, he was notorious. we became very good friends because he was trying to buy my girlfriend a drink at the end of the bar.
Oh boy.
And I'm like, no, that's my lady over there. Don't worry about it. You know, that's cool. I'll hook you up with some other girls. And we ended up becoming friends after that, like close friends. He was at my wedding party, for Christ's sakes.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a great guy. But, you know, he was old school. You know, he's from Boston. You know, you buy that girl a drink, they smile and wave at you, they come over, you hang out and have drinks, and then, you know, 2 hours later, you're at somebody's house doing, you know, sex stuff.
Oh my
You know,
goodness.
that was how it was back in the 90s. Now, I mean, it's a whole different game. But, yeah, I used to try to help people. I believed in helping people because if I was on the other end of that, I would hope somebody would try to help me.
So it goes around, comes around.
Yeah.
I believe in that. It doesn't always work that way, but I believe in that. But, you know, there's been many times I used to tell guys, do not waste your time buying that person a drink. Don't waste your time talking to her, you know. And then you got those guys that don't care. They still do it anyway, and they learn the hard way, and then, you know, the egos get in the way, and they're going to do what I want, and then they fail, and I'm like, told you so. You know.
So I feel like this kind of goes in another direction here. So Jack,
Yes.
at what point do you try to buy a drink? Do you try to send the drink preemptively and see like what happens, or do you go, you talk a little bit, and then the drink comes? Like, what's your go-to?
I would say that that would probably be my opener. That would probably be my
Be the opener.
Send the drink
Can I
first?
buy you a drink?
Be like, may I
Yeah.
buy?
Oh,
you?
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
So you don't
the
send-
icebreaker that we were talking about.
so you
Yeah,
don't
that
you
would,
don't
yeah,
send the
that
drink.
would be a good one. That
You
would be
offer.
instead of a pickup line. That would be my go-to. I would be like, "Hi, can I buy you a drink?"
If you can, and let me know if this ever works out for you down the road, just go up to a girl and be like, excuse me, do you know how much a polar bear weighs? Enough to break the ice. How you doing? My name is Jack. Can you do that? You know that?
That's a great one.
Where's my?
I believe that was in the movie Hall Pass.
I have a question for you, actually, Mario.
Oh boy.
So I'm newer to this bar scene thing.
Yep.
Are girls out there buying guys across the bar drinks? I'm just curious. I've never seen
the
it.
last time I seen something like that. It was upstairs one time
That's the trap for you.
at the trap. I'm
Folks who
sorry.
don't know.
Yeah, we're down at the safe house now, so upstairs is the trap. I seen a girl send a guy a drink one time, and it didn't go well for them. He took it. They had a conversation. It went really bad, and honestly, I think the girl left in tears.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
And the thing is, I couldn't even tell her. You know, I didn't know the guy, so I couldn't even be like, "Hey, stay away from him. He's a jerk. Don't waste your time." I didn't know the girl neither, so I didn't know whether or not she was crazy or not. But I mean, it caught me off guard because she's like, I want to buy that guy a drink over there. I'm like, do you know him? She's like, no, he's cute. I said, all right. I went over to the guy. I said, excuse me, the girl in the corner wants to buy you a drink. She thinks you're cute. So, and then he went over and talked to her. They had the drinks. He ended up buying her a drink afterwards, too. It was a semi-classy move, I guess. You know, that's proper etiquette.
That's also a good sign as far as.
Yeah, and I don't know.
how
I
their
just don't know
conversations
what happened in the conversation or whatever. And all I know is, like, he went back to his friends, like, just, like, pissy. And she was, like, moping at the end of the bar almost in tears. And I didn't ask a question after that. I just, like, I don't want to know.
So I've got some input on this, Connor. So I feel like, at least from what I've seen, I don't know if it's accurate for other people or not, but I don't see girls buying drinks for guys at the bar, but I do see them buying shots for guys.
I have seen that, yes.
Shots, I feel like, are more of a commonplace of like what I see females buying for gentlemen.
More in group setting versus like one.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've also noticed 9 out of 10 times when the girls try to order the round of shots and pay for them, the guy's like, no, I got it. To kind of like make him look cool.
Reverse psychology or something?
I'm not saying the girls are trying to do that. I'm not saying that at all because I don't think that in the situations I've seen that they were capable of thinking like that. I think that I think they thought it led to other stuff. I'm not saying they were gonna do the stuff.
Oh,
but
I know about the stuff.
Yeah, we know about the stuff. But I think it was just more of like let's one shot will turn into like a bunch of shots and a good time kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then so. I agree with you. I've seen a lot of that. Well, let's get them a shot, and then all of a sudden I got it, and they kind of fight over the bill, kind of a thing. So, girls, I think I'm old school when it comes to this. I don't believe in girls buying guys drinks unless it's like a certain type of repayment of a favor or a birthday, holiday, congratulations, you just got promoted, congratulations, you quit your job, you're moving away, kind of a thing. You know, or unless it's one of those, you know, hey, you just paid $500 for dinner, let me buy a round of drinks, kind of a thing. I'm old school. Like, I don't like it when I see a guy and a girl having a date and there's 2 credit cards on the bar and they're splitting the bill. I don't like it. Now, if it's a platonic thing, I totally get it. But I see these guys making out. I mean, I'm watching guys making out with girls there in the bar and they're splitting the bill. I'm like, good for you, buddy. But, you know, where I come from, like, you know, you pick up the tab. I mean, come on. And we're talking small tabs here. We're not talking about $200 tabs. I'm giving this guy a $24 tab and they put 12 on each. And I'm like, she's got her hand down your pants, man. You can't buy her a couple of drinks? Like, come on. Show some class, you know?
A lot of the time, from what I've experienced recently, the dates that I've been on, the girl will definitely want to help pay for the drinks.
That's a class move on the girl. That is definitely a class move on the girl.
But your move as a guy is to deny.
Deny, but it...
Unless she's
comes
ordering,
to the point
she's ordering some like freaky stuff that's costing nominal.
If she's getting filet mignon and you have chicken tenders or something like that.
I'm not even saying that. I'm talking about you're drinking some kettle and soda and this girl's slugging down like $200 bottles of champagne. Yeah, she could pay her way. You know what I mean? Unless you're sharing the champagne with her, that's different. If you're taking some, you're gonna pay.
Not one glass, but if you have like
if you're having more
2
than
or 3,
you gotta pay. That's the rule.
Yeah, of course.
That's the rule. So, but it's tough out there. I get it. You know, it's I'm not going to pretend I know what's going on in these girls' heads right now because I do not. I do not. And, you know, they asked me for advice. I had a girl the other day, a bartender, who, you know, nice kid, recently married. I had a bartender in an establishment ask me if she should have children with her husband, you know. And I look at her, I'm like, I have a question for you. What makes you think I'm an authority on something like this? You look like you have it together. I look like I have it together, I said. I got 2 kids at home. I haven't slept in 7.5 years. I am not the person to give you advice on something like this. I love my kids. I'm going to say that right now. I love my kids. I love my family. They are a handful. I'm never going to ask someone who I barely know their name advice on whether or not I should have children, okay? You just either know or you don't know. And... you know, I told the girl, look, if you want to have a real conversation about something like this, I'll sit down and have a conversation with you, and maybe I'll help you. But, like, if you're questioning it, you probably don't want to have kids right now. And if you're willing to take advice from me, you probably don't have a good support group around you. Because I think you should be talking to more important people in your life than someone who you don't even know their name.
If
the
you
next
gotta
question,
ask.
if I had kids, would you babysit them, Mario?
I'm a great babysitter.
I'll keep that in mind.
But I don't know how much longer I can do because I'm getting old.
I'm a great babysitter, but my family doesn't see that I'm a great babysitter.
7 years, he's got to sleep
terrible.
Oh, he sleeps. I don't. That's also my work schedule. I don't have to blame on that. But hey, you know, I got mouths to feed and a roof to put over our heads. You know, so my question to you, Jack, is: let's just say you meet Miss Right. You know, not Miss Right now, but Miss Right. And, you know...
That was a good line.
You like that?
I did like that.
That thing's old. You never heard that?
No.
I'm not looking for Miss Right. I'm looking for Miss Right now. That's the one night stand.
I'm so young, I thought you were referencing Drake. Mr. Right now.
Mario, continue.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah, we digress.
I was referencing Drake?
I did. Mr. Right now.
Is there a song that says that?
Mr. Right now. Yeah, I think he's...
I think Fabulous said that back on the J-Lo song back in 2000.
He says, I ain't Mr. Right, but I'm Mr. Right now.
Yeah. Anyway, so you got this girl that, you know, you showed some interest in. Do you keep taking her to the same bars over and over again, or do you kind of mix up and go to different places and try to experience new things with her?
I like to take her to various places owned by the Martucci Corporation.
Oh, look at you go. Look at you go. Giving a plug to our boss.
Hashtag sponsored, actually.
There we go. But I...
You slipped that in so good, Fitzy. I feel like we're going to get in trouble for not fitting it in earlier.
There's no way they could have a problem with us recording the podcast in here after that. There's no possible way.
Well, let's not say that.
Let's knock on here.
It's going to be awkward.
I just feel like one of the problems I used to have when I started dating my wife, and I would go to some of the same place over and over again where I knew everyone, and it kind of took away from the time I was trying to have with my lady, trying to get to know her and do things and have a good time, because everybody wants to kind of jump on the train, on the party train, and have a good time with us.
Obviously.
Kind of thing. So like, I kind of like, like to venture off to places where they don't know me sometimes, and get more of the quietness and intimacy of the conversation, because I think that's the best part of getting to know someone is like talking. So
I would hope so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, you would think, but nowadays, who knows?
I have absolutely seen what you mean from bringing dates to these, or to the trap or to the safe house. People definitely do like to stop and talk to me because I work here.
Oh, you're a likable man. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
it's hard.
The first guest on the podcast, obviously, you got something going.
You think we just picked you out of nowhere? Come on.
This is planned, buddy. This is planned. This is a list.
That.
You're top of it, bud. Keep that in mind.
I'm flattered. I'm trying not to blush. I'm keeping it
That's
together.
why we're on the radio. Nobody can see the blush.
I'm keeping it together. But it usually works out. It usually ends up being a good time. But I do notice that people do stop by and talk to you and see how it's going, and that can be old, or that can get old if you are trying to get to know the person and be in an intimate one-on-one situation, for sure.
I feel like you don't have a bad bone in your body when it comes to that, and you don't feel like you know how to like be rude to people.
That
Like,
is,
I can do that, no problem. I have no soul. Like, I was born this way. So if I want you to get away from my table and my bar stool, I know how to do it.
right.
Politely, and then if you don't get the first time the polite part of it, then I get kind of rude.
Yeah, less polite. Yeah.
Less polite. Yeah, not rude, less polite. I like that better. Thank you. So I feel like you don't really have
I'm kind of showing.
You're not made that way, you know what I mean?
can't
Like,
do it.
someone like me is a little different. I'm like, unless you're buying drinks, get the hell away from me, like, go away. So... Yeah, that could definitely get old. It's tough, and it's Rhode Island. Everybody knows each other. You're in the restaurant business, and
that is absolutely true. I went to McKinley's for the first time, not over the summer actually, but I think right around Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And
You were there before Thanksgiving.
Was I? I don't think so.
Yeah, you were there for my birthday.
At McKinley's?
Yeah, I was at McKinley's for my birthday, weren't you? You were there. I'm pretty sure you were there.
I don't remember going to McKinley's. I
guess
honestly,
my
when I
invitation
went
must have
there-
got lost in the mail.
It was like the first stop, so of course I remember. Yeah.
I honestly don't remember going.
Like me, you,
McKinley's.
Carrie, Frank, my boy Jack came from Massachusetts. Megan was there. Indy was there.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like
Andrew
it was like a whole thing.
Andrew
Wait.
Walker.
I honestly don't remember that. If this is true, then it wasn't the first time that I went to Skins.
Regardless,
Maybe
one
it was-
of the
maybe
first
yeah,
times.
one of the
is
first
where
times that I
you're-
went there. I went with my sister, and I went with Kate. She was home for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And I knew so many people in that place. It was crazy. I knew people from when I played hockey when I was little and soccer. I went with a group of people from my neighborhood, so I knew all of them. I knew kids from our high school. So, yeah, Rhode Island is absolutely a small
state. It's hard. It's hard to get away. I mean, I don't want to sound like that guy, but I can't walk 2 feet without somebody bumping into me, like yelling at me, like, well, how come you don't remember me? And I'm like, sorry.
I have noticed that. I've seen you up by the bar. You're like, I can't come out to get a drink because people will try to say hi to me and talk to me. And I don't want to do that.
That's not that I don't want to do it. It's one of those things where like I'm gonna get roped into one conversation. It's gonna turn into 500 others, and then it's gonna be the end of the night, and I get nothing accomplished. So it's hard,
It's always at the busiest time.
Always,
Like
always.
the minute like you're on a mission and you're trying to do something, like somebody tries to pull you in.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
Tough.
It's tough because like
Appreciate the love from everybody though. I'm not lying. I'm not saying I don't appreciate the love.
Absolutely.
I do.
I'd
But
love to
it's,
just hang and talk with you. It's just like right now, like people are sitting down. Like, oh,
And that
Things
is,
need to be done.
Yeah, that is one thing that I do like
speaking of,
about bringing a date
I
here
got the
because
first
people do show love.
Just saying.
Feels comfortable.
yeah. All right. Well, I think we're gonna take a break here. We gotta
brief
top off
hiatus.
some beverages and keeping her going. But we'll be right back for you with Tapthatglass presents Late Night Sauce.
Sauce.
cue elevator.
Hit the
music.
button. like, hit the button.
It'd be a
It's still going.
That's the best part. It's the
Ah,
bloopers.
jeez.
I did it.
We're gonna do bloopers.
Yeah,
I gotta do